The story begins hundreds of years ago, when a scientist named Victor Frankenstein made a human body by connecting the body parts with the power of electricity. But as soon as his experiment was completed, he was afraid of his own invention. That's why he tied him up like a mummy and threw him into the river. But this creature still survived due to his powers and came out of the river to take his revenge. He entered Victor's house, killed his wife mercilessly, and took his revenge. After this creature set out for the snowy areas in the north. Victor also came after him to take revenge for his wife's death. But soon the dangerous cold took his life. Although the creature hated Victor, but still Victor had made him. And that's why he buried Victor with his family. Meanwhile, he suddenly heard a strange voice. And when he turned around, a demon was staring at him angrily. The demon wanted this creature to join him. But the creature fought back. Now, to save his life, the creature picked up a mysterious dagger with a mark and pierced the demon's chest, due to which he was burned to ashes in the fire at that moment. At the same time, the eyes of a terrible stone statue there opened, which revealed that he was alive. These statues were called gargoyles. In a few moments, the other gargoyles also began to come to life. And here the creature was still fighting the demons. But unfortunately, he could not last long and fell unconscious. Then a demon started beating him in anger. But he did not kill the creature, because he wanted to hand him over to a man named Nabarius. But suddenly the gargoyles came there and began to kill the demons with their holy weapons. One by one, all the demons were burned to ashes in the fire. Then Ophir and Keziah gargoyles saw the creature in their human form, and calculated that this is not an ordinary human being, but a special kind of creature, because he had escaped the attack of the demons. Then Ophir went to the grave of Victor and found Victor's diary there. After a while, when the creature opened his eyes, he was trapped in a strange room with Ophir and Keziah. At the same time, the queen of the gargoyles, Leonor, and her guard Gideon came there. Gideon said that they should kill the creature right now. Hearing this, the creature began to tremble to break his chains, after which Keziah and Ophir put a knife on his neck. They told the queen that the demons had come with the intention of including the creature with them. On this, Gideon said that he should definitely kill him. But Leonor stopped him in the middle and looked into the creature's eyes. Leonor realized that there is more humanity in this creature than beastliness. That's why she named the creature Adam. Finally, after releasing Adam, he showed the whole palace. Leonor told Adam that the demons had attacked him at the behest of the Dark Prince Nabarius. She also told him that fighting against the demons and saving humanity is the real purpose of the gargoyles. After this, Leonor told Adam to stop there for his safety. But Adam said that he has no interest in being a part of such a war, which has nothing to do with him. Still, Ophir and Keziah took him to the weapons room so that he could choose his favorite weapon and protect himself. As soon as Adam picked up a weapon, the gargoyles told him that only sacred weapons can harm the demons. And if he wants to make anything sacred, he will have to make a special mark on it. Whenever a demon dies, his soul goes straight to hell, and he will be trapped there until the end of time. On the other hand, after the death of the gargoyles, they go to heaven, and only those creatures can kill them who have no soul of their own. Anyway, after trying some weapons, Adam picked one and went out of the palace. There, Leonor and Gideon were ordered to hide Victor's diary in the safe. After this, Adam set out on his way. And in the same way, hundreds of years passed while the world was spinning. But his age did not grow at all. Meanwhile, the demons kept following him and attacking him. Thanks to these repeated attacks, Adam also learned to compete with them. Now he would set up a trap before they came, and the demons would burn to ashes before reaching him. After all, he had realized that why not go to any corner of the world? The demons will keep looking for him and attacking him. Then one day he decided to go back to the city. And when he reached there after so many centuries, he was surprised to see so much change. He entered a club in search of knowing all the truths of life, where he saw a special man. Then he followed this man and reached a deserted street. But there, a demon hidden in the shadow suddenly started attacking him. At the same time, Adam asked him where he could find Nefarious. Then a policeman came there, and Adam made the demon his shield. But then the demon released himself and broke his weapon, and also killed the policeman. Then 2 more demons came there, but Adam killed them in a few moments. While running, he reached the roof of a building, but then the demon jumped down from the roof. Now Adam wanted to catch him, but at that moment a gargoyle picked up Adam. On the other hand, in a secret lab, a scientist named Tara and Carl were working on a special experiment. They tied a dead rat with a heavy machine. And as soon as the machine started, the rat's heart started beating again. But then in a few moments, he had a heart attack. At the same time, the machine suddenly stopped. But Carl was happy that although for a few moments his heart was beating. Here, the owner of this project, Nefarious, was watching all this. At the same time, the demon who had attacked Adam came in front of Nefarious and told the whole story in detail. But soon Nefarious doubted his lies, and he punched the demon hard. On the other hand, the gargoyle flew Adam and brought him to the palace. And all this was seen by a demon outside. After reaching the palace, the gargoyle came in his human form, and then it was found that he was none other than Ophir. At that moment, many gargoyles came out of the darkness, and they forcibly tied Adam's hands and feet. In the end, Gideon even put an iron band around his neck. After this, Adam was tied to a chair. And then Leonor came there and said that she would have to fight her fight like a shadow. Then Gideon said that because of Adam's carelessness, the policeman's life was lost. After this, Leonor and Gideon decided together that it would be better to keep Adam in prison. On this, Adam was filled with anger, and he told Leonor that you are no less than nefarious. Upon hearing this, Leonor's face became like a stone statue in anger. On the other hand, Nefarious ordered the demons to bring Adam alive. And to catch Adam, a group of demons came out on the streets in anger. On the other hand, the gargoyles saw them coming from the roof of the palace. So they attacked the demons. And a fierce battle broke out in the sky. The gargoyles were destroying all the demons one by one. And this was also a move of the demons. Actually, a demon named Zoran was hiding on the roof of the tall building with his army. And soon they all jumped towards the palace together. Now they were heavy on the gargoyles and began to kill them. Then the souls of the gargoyles began to go to heaven in blue light. Seeing this, Gideon sent Kezia and Ophir for the protection of Adam. Then he joined his 3 weapons and made a powerful weapon, and he went out to face the demons entering the palace. Suddenly, a group of hundreds of demons entered the palace together and began a fierce attack. But Gideon and his 2 companions, together with their great strength and bravery, smothered the demons. Then Gideon killed some demons and threw them out of the window, and he himself flew away in the form of a gargoyle. While Ophir and Keziah were protecting Adam, Adam said, "You will not be able to win this fight without me. Free me." Finally, Ophir released him and gave him a weapon. And at that moment, the demons began to break the door. Then Adam himself broke the door and made it a shield and fell on the demons. From behind, Ophir and Keziah were also killing the demons one by one. Suddenly, a demon attacked Keziah's back and she fell down in pain. Then Ophir was also attacked, and Keziah saw Ophir die in front of his eyes. Then at 12 o'clock, the bell rang, after which Gideon went to the top tower of the palace and stood up. He saw that his people were slowly dying, so he shouted in anger and flew down quickly. The demon that came in his way, Gideon separated his head from his body in a moment. Seeing Gideon's terrible form, the demons soon started running away, and the remaining gargoyles ran after them. There in the palace, Adam tried to heal Keziah's wounds, but Keziah said he did not need help. Actually, Keziah and Ophir loved each other, but because of the laws of the gargoyles, they could never be one. But now they will meet in heaven and become one forever. At that moment, Keziah's soul reached heaven in the form of blue light. After this, Adam met a demon, so he tried to get all the information from him, and attacked Leonor and kidnapped her. Here, Adam found out that all this fight was actually a trick, because the real purpose of the demons was to take Gideon and his guards away from the palace, so that they can kidnap Leonor. Finally, the demon revealed that Zareen wants to include Adam with her in exchange for Leonor's life. Hearing this, Adam drowned the demon in the holy elixir and killed him. and left the palace. After a while, Gideon returned and found out the whole story, so he went straight to the safe. The other gargoyles warned him that taking things out of the safe is against the law. But Gideon did not listen to anyone and went inside and took out Victor's diary and apologized to God for breaking the law. After a while, Gideon reached the same building where Zareen had imprisoned Leonor. Soon, Adam also reached there, but he did not come in front of anyone. In a few moments, many demons gathered there. And then Gideon offered to give the demons Victor's diary in exchange for Leonor's freedom, although Leonor refused to do so. But still, Gideon put him at the feet of Zareen. As soon as Zareen bent down to pick up the diary, Gideon picked up Leonor and flew away. At the same time, Adam came out of the darkness so that he could fight the demons. But Zareen ran away with the diary, and Adam started killing the demons. He killed all the demons in a few moments, and then started following Zareen. Here, Zareen reached a special building. Then Adam killed a demon present there and stole his card, and went inside to catch Zareen. On the other hand, Zareen went to Nabarius and handed over Victor's diary to him. At the same time, a scientist named Molokai was experimenting by making a satanic mark on a dead body. After Zareen and Nabarius left, Adam entered this room and reached a secret store. As soon as he went there, the ground slipped under his feet. Actually, there were thousands of dead bodies hanging there, which Nabarius wanted to revive and turn into demons. On the other hand, Nabarius handed over that diary to Carl and Tara, and after reading it, they came to know that Victor had generated electricity with the help of electric eels, with which he revived Adam. Then they realized that this electricity was running in Adam's body. That's why it would be very difficult to kill him. There, Adam went to the observation room while investigating. Then he saw the diary in Tara's hand. Then he suddenly broke the glass of the window and jumped in front of him. At the same time, the alarm of the lab started ringing, and Tara handed over the diary to Adam. At the same time, the guards also reached the lab and Adam stepped back. But at the same time, Nabarius came in the middle and stopped the guards, and he himself went towards Adam. He wanted Adam to leave gargoyles and join him, so that they can find out the deep truths. As soon as Nabarius tried to touch Adam, Adam grabbed his hand, which changed the color of Nabarius's eyes for a moment. At the same time, Zoril came to save his boss. Then, suddenly, Adam jumped out of the window and ran away, after which he broke the roof of a tunnel and fell directly on the train. Finally, turning on him, he reached the door, and then he sat in a box. Then he started reading Victor's diary. But when he read all the things about Victor's experiment, and when he saw the picture of his face, he was very scared, and he suddenly closed the diary. On the other hand, Nabarius told Tara to go home and rest. Actually, he knew that Adam would definitely go to Tara to understand the things written in the diary, and this was also proven to be true. Soon we see that Adam was following Tara in the city. Soon Tara also realized that someone was following him, so he tried to hide, but Adam suddenly followed him. He shut Tara's mouth and promised her that he would not harm her. Then he freed Tara and asked her to come with him. Walking with him, Adam told her about the centuries-old war between demons and gargoyles. As soon as he reached Adam's den, Adam opened the door loudly. Then his voice was heard by Zoril. Anyway, Adam told Tara that Nabarius wants to make an army of powerful creatures like him with the help of Victor's experiment. Tara did not believe him, but then Zoril came in front of him. And seeing his terrifying demonic form, Tara understood that Adam was telling the truth. At the same time, a fierce fight broke out between Zoril and Adam, and Zoril threw Adam off the roof. At the same time, Zoril also jumped behind him and put a sword on Adam's neck. Adam said that I have seen the room of corpses. He said that Nabarius will never be able to handle so many powerful creatures. But then Zoril said that he would call the evil spirits from hell who would take control of these creatures. This work would be very easy because those creatures would not have a soul like Adam. Then Zoril stole a diary from him and thanked him, and said that now he does not need to keep Adam alive. Now he was about to finish Adam's work. At the same time, Tara came out and said that I needed to move forward in my experiment. As soon as Zorro lost his mind, Adam quietly took out his knife and attacked him, because of which he burned there and became ash. The flames of his fire were about to reach the diary, but then Tara snatched it from Zorro's hand. After this, Adam and Tara both reached his secret den, where Tara put ointment on Adam's wounds and said that you are human and you will remain human. The demon can only make you a beast inside you, no one else. Anyway, Adam went to sleep and Tara started reading Victor's diary. Later, when Adam woke up, Tara said that she has read the entire diary. Now she knows how to bring creatures alive. Victor's dream was to give birth to Adam's companion, and now Tara wanted to fulfill his dream. At the same time, Carl called Tara, and they decided to meet in the evening. But unfortunately, Nefarious' guards heard everything about Carl. Anyway, Tara went to meet Carl, but before leaving, she told Adam not to follow her. Then Adam gave him his knife for protection. Finally, when Tara met Carl, she found out that Carl had come to meet her under the pressure of Nefarious. Then Tara tried to protect herself with that knife. But the guard immediately twisted his wrist and threw the knife. On the other hand, Adam reached the gargoyle's palace, where the gargoyles caught him and presented him to Leonor. Adam told Leonor the entire purpose of Nefarious. Adam said that Tara's life is in danger, and he will have to go to protect her. Then Leonor promised to support Adam and Tara, and then Adam set out to find Tara. But as soon as he left, Leonor told Gideon to follow Adam. She ordered Gideon to steal the diary from Adam and kill him. When Adam was passing through a street, he suddenly heard a strange voice. He entered a building, picked up the axe, and moved on. Finally, when he reached his den, he found the diary lying on the ground. But he didn't see Tara anywhere. Then he suddenly saw someone's shadow in the mirror. And at that moment, Gideon attacked him and pierced him through the wall. As soon as Gideon attacked him, he broke the door and hung down from the wall. Then, Gideon came there and took out his axe, because of which Adam fell down. Now, as soon as he climbed back up, he did not see Gideon anywhere. At the same time, Gideon came flying from above and grabbed Adam's neck. He started going down, hitting him on the wall one by one. Finally, he left Adam, and Adam took out his axe. In the end, Adam fell onto a car, with Gideon on top of him. But in that moment, Gideon realized something shocking. His own weapon had pierced through his chest. Adam looked into his eyes and reminded him, "I don't have a soul. How will you kill me?" And with that, Gideon's body dissolved into a blue light and rose to the skies. Two nearby gargoyles saw the light and rushed to the spot, but all they found were Gideon's clothes. They took them back to Leonor. Meanwhile, in the lab, Tara refused to help Nefarious. Enraged, Nefarious killed Carl right in front of her, to force her to cooperate. With no other choice, Tara placed Carl's body into the machine. Using Victor's old research, she began the process of bringing him back to life. At the same time, Molokai began copying this experiment, reviving hundreds of corpses. The progress on the screen was slow, but steady. Elsewhere, Adam found the dagger he had once given to Tara. Seeing it filled him with rage. He burned Victor's diary and stormed toward the palace. Raising his arms, he made sure the gargoyles could see him. As soon as one gargoyle attacked, Adam slammed him onto a car, crushing him like an insect. Leonor ordered more gargoyles to intervene, but Adam was already on the move, heading straight for Nefarious' lab. One gargoyle came too close. Adam grabbed his wing and smashed him into a metal door. The security systems were triggered, and soon demons came rushing out to stop him. Adam fought fiercely, taking them down one after another. Leonor realized Adam had brought them here on purpose. When a demon lunged at Adam, a gargoyle swooped in, grabbed the demon midair, and killed him. More gargoyles joined the fight. Together, they launched an all-out war on the demons. Leonor then spotted Molokai escaping through a secret door. Inside the lab, Adam came face to face with Nefarious, who transformed into his true demonic form, ready for battle. Seizing the moment, Tara tried to shut down the machine, but the system was locked. Nefarious caught her and, in a fit of rage, threw her toward the machine filled with thousands of volts of electricity. but Adam jumped in and caught her in midair. However, he got electrocuted by the machine in the process. Both of them hit the ground hard. Meanwhile, Leonor and other gargoyles reached Molochai's lab. They saw the corpses in the machines. The revival process had reached 40%. Back in the lab, Nabarius lifted the weakened Adam and said, "I know you want a soul." He drew a demonic symbol on Adam's forehead and began chanting, summoning evil spirits from hell. The progress in the lab hit 92%. The souls started entering the corpses, bringing them to life. The air was filled with deafening screams. Leonor ordered her warriors to destroy everything. The gargoyles launched a full-scale attack. Then, a dark soul left all the other bodies and rushed straight toward Adam. As it entered him, Adam screamed in pain. Nabarius looked on and said, "Welcome to the demonic world." But Adam locked eyes with him and slowly wiped off the demonic mark from his forehead. It had no effect on him. That's when the truth came out. Adam had a soul all along. Filled with strength, Adam grabbed his sacred dagger and carved the gargoyle's symbol into Nabarius' chest. Instantly, Nabarius exploded in a fiery blast. The explosion brought the entire building down. The gargoyles flew out just in time. As Tara began falling, Adam caught her in the air. Meanwhile, Nabarius' soul burst out of the rubble, falling into the depths of hell. Leonor arrived, and from above, all the gargoyles saw the destruction and the end of the Demon Lord. One gargoyle looked into the pit and saw Nabarius' burning soul descending into the underworld. Leonor emerged safely, along with Adam and Tara. They all returned to the palace together, and it was there that Adam finally found his true purpose. He chose to protect humanity, not for revenge, but for justice. From that day forward, he took on a new name, Frankenstein, in honor of his creator. And so, he began his fight against evil. Thank you for watching.